Okay, so we are not having you react to a video for this episode.
I'm scared.
Instead, you're reacting to this.
Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me.
It's Adele. Not the singer, but Adele.
I see these in like old libraries.
Are these the ones that take floppy disks inside of them?
The fact that the monitor is bigger than the actual computer itself, it says a lot.
I have no clue what year this is from, but I feel like this is before I was born.
We had one of these for a really short time, because then we finally upgraded.
Okay, like the first computer ever made?
The first computer ever made would be the size of this room.
Okay. For me though, this is like the first computer ever made.
So go ahead and turn on the computer.
Okay, it's been a while.
We're gonna go with the big button right here. Or not. Again? Oh, I have to hold it down. No, wait, what the heck?
That's the monitor. Nope.
That one I think, right?
That's just the monitor.
Oh, shoot. My dad is gonna be so proud of me right now. Right here is the power. Okay. I know enough. The noises are very interesting. I don't think I've ever heard a computer make these sounds before in my life.
It's a lot louder. A lot more beeps.
Take your time there.
This is taking a while.
You would usually boot up, then you go get like your snack. And then once your snack is all done, then you come here and it's already done booting up.
Windows 95. Okay, that's a little bit before my time.
It's prehistoric. It really is. It's an old dinosaur.
Oh. Okay.
So this operating system on this computer in many ways changed the face of desktop computing forever, and that was Windows 95.
Wow. 95 as in like 1995?
Have you ever heard of Windows 95?
I mean, I've never used it, but I've heard of it.
As a joke. Like I see a lot of things on the internet that's like, haha, Windows 95 sucks.
That was the one that really like put them on the map, or when it really became a thing to have your own OS. Those who know technology should know anything, something beyond the current. They need to know part of the past.
So generally speaking, what is different about how this looks compared to the computers today?
This is where to start.
Everything looks so dull and ancient.
It looks almost exactly the same as like the Windows operating systems like nowadays, but they're just not as refined.
It seems more rough. The edges are more sharp. It's a little more impersonal.
It's very blank. I feel like there's really nothing going on, just Internet Explorer and inbox and all this other stuff, like the basic stuff.
Okay, so we're gonna walk you through some of Windows 95.
All right.
So look around to the applications. Do you recognize any of them?
Recycle bin, my computer, and that's it.
Okay, I know Recycle Bin, I know Internet Explorer.
The dreaded Internet Explorer. I can only assume that it's even worse than we think it is right now.
So let's go online through a 10-year-old browser and open it.
We can get online on this? I'm gonna double click.
It says Internet Explorer cannot open the internet site.
Oh gosh, I think I already broke it.
Oh, do I have to set up the... Wait, is this dial-up?
Well, the internet won't work because there's no Wi-Fi in Windows 95.
What? Why is there Internet Explorer? That doesn't make any sense. How do you get on the internet if there's no Wi-Fi?
Okay, so how do I get online?
Dial-up, plug that in.
Well, you needed to connect a phone line to your modem to get on the internet.
Wait, what is a modem?
A modem is a device that sends data to or from your computer that gets you online. And back then, modems had to use phone lines to make that possible.
So you would have to use your phone to go on internet?
Oh, and isn't that like really loud, like thing? It's scary to think that Wi-Fi is like so vital to us now. If you go somewhere and don't have Wi-Fi, like that's the worst thing that could ever happen to you.
Well, another way to access the internet was through a service like AOL, which we have. So go ahead and open that up.
I get a free trial.
I see a key, bless up, the world, and then an Illuminati symbol. So step one, it's loading.
This is too long. Now you're going up to get your second snack by this point.
The first tie did not initialize correctly. Are you kidding me?
Now we're initializing again. We're back to step one.
God, this is such a pain in the ass. I would just give up.
Oh, here we go. Oh, couldn't do it. Couldn't initialize my modem.
Another innovation that came with Windows 95 was the Start button.
Yeah, that's crazy. You would never think such a simple like little thing is still in 2016.
Before Windows 95, many computers had nothing like this to navigate.
So there was just a lot of lost people.
So no one could even use computers.
How would you navigate stuff then?
Didn't they used to have like a search button or something like that. Then you type in some code.
The way it actually worked was it ran on something called DOS.
DOS.
DOS. Oh, I've heard that.
And DOS was where you had to actually type in computer code how to run any program or open any file.
Oh.
That's such a bitch.
Yeah, this is easy, but that seems so cool.
People that they had to learn computer code before they could get computers. That seems like way too much work, though.
If you had your iPad and you had to type in a little code every time you wanted to switch apps or whatever, I think a lot less people would be interested in owning them.
I can't really imagine having to memorize, like, find XYZ file 102 or something like that. Like, that's just, I would just not use a computer.
Windows 95 was very popular when it first came out. It sold 7 million copies in the first 5 weeks of its release.
Wow.
Really? 7 million?
I'm not surprised. Bill Gates is practically the father of software because he's just created and made so much that expanded on our whole technological universe.
To install Windows 95, it took 13 floppy disks one by one.
Whoa, that's intense.
Holy shit, that takes time.
I remember what a floppy disk is. That's that square thing, right?
And those would take hours to install. I'm sorry, that's just really blowing my mind.
Is that the way it is to install things now?
No, usually you just connect to Wi-Fi and then like downloading.
If I put in a game to download the game onto my Xbox, it takes like 2 hours. I was waiting for my Fallout 4 to download. I'm like, can I play this? Generally, like if I have to update my computer, do a little refresh thing, or like get my security, as sad as it sounds, if it takes more than 5 minutes, I get pretty frustrated.
So we just passed the 20th anniversary of Windows 95 last year.
Oh, awesome. Happy birthday.
With all the technology that you've grown up with and use today, do you ever think when you're on a computer or on your phone of just how far things have come and what it used to be like?
Of course, doesn't everybody? Doesn't everybody take a moment and just think like, damn, this is so easy?
It's just crazy to think like my cell phone is like more powerful than this.
A lot of older people will watch this video and say, oh, look at this. These people who don't know what Windows 95 is, and they're just too into technology nowadays, and they're too spoiled. Well, I'm sorry, okay? It's not my fault. I was born after this. You probably had this reaction about older computers when this came out.
So finally, go ahead and shut down the computer.
Wait, there's a right way to do this though. I found it.
Goodbye. Shut down.
Is it gonna do the sounds? It's now safe to turn off your computer, so I have to physically turn it off?
It is now safe to turn off your computer. Nope.
It's now safe to turn off. That actually scares me a little.
Why does it have to tell me it's safe to turn it off? Like it wasn't safe before? Something would happen if I tried to do it without that step? It would blow up?
Winning!
Thanks for watching this episode of Teens React.
Subscribe. It's worth it. I promise.
Hey, thank you guys so much for having me, and now it's safe to turn off this video.